Right, Mr. and Mrs. Thompson here. We're going to show you how to create a shared folder for your science work on Google Docs. And in that folder, this first time around, we're going to show you how to put your science fair project report in that folder and share it with me, Mr. Thompson. All right, Mrs. Thompson.
Hey, Mr. Thompson.
Hey, Mrs. Thompson.
I'm looking at my Google Drive right now, and
Uh-huh.
I have a science fair project for me and my partner Paulo,
Uh-huh.
and I want to make sure I share it with you in the best way possible. So, can you help me out?
Yeah, absolutely. So what you do, you make sure you're in your Google Drive, make sure you're logged in as yourself, create folder, name that folder with the class period you're in. In this case, I'm just going to use an example, period 3A, and then put your first and last name. And click create. And then what that will do is it will create a folder with the period and your class name on it that you want to put your science fair project report into, and any other reports that Mr. Thompson decides to have you do, he wants you to share with him on Google Drive. But before you can do that, you have to go up here to the folder in your left-hand menu bar, and you have to click on the drop-down menu and go to Share, and then Share. And when that comes up, what you want to do is type in Mr. Thompson's email address, ctems at gmail.com, and make sure it's on edit level rather than view level permissions, and click share and save. And when you're done with that, click done. And then your folder, which we're in right now, which doesn't have anything in it, will be shared with Mr. Thompson. So you go back to your drive, and you can either grab onto the document and just physically drag it into the folder, or conversely, you can go over here and somewhere around here. I'm not sure where, but
You could you
yeah,
just drag it from there into the folder on
you
the left,
you could, but
or over
in
onto the left side of your screen?
let's see, over.
Yep, right in. Yeah, that looks like that'll put it in there.
Okay, but I'm suspecting that some students won't have the folder and the document on the same bar right here, so um, we'll figure out that when the time comes. So that is what you do to share the folder with me. Your partner is going to want to do the same exact thing, but they will not have a copy of the document um, to share. They're just going to share a folder that I will later use to assign things to. So that's it for now. Anything else you think
Is
of?
it still recording?
Mm-hmm.